we've made it to step 6, so we're nearly there, and this part now is attaching the straps and also the front band onto the apron. So the first step is to take the front band, which is pattern piece C, which you'll have cut out, and you press first of all the bottom edge with a 3/8 of an inch seam allowance. Just press it under, and then press the sides so that they're 5/8 of an inch. And what you want to ensure, if you just then take the bib of the apron, is that they're both the same width, because that's the next step, is to sew that onto there. So I can see that that fits nicely. If it doesn't, you can simply just press it a little bit further in or a little bit further out, and then set it to one side. I've crossed the straps across the apron here, matching the top edges, the raw edges, and I've just done a line of basting either on the machine or by hand to secure them in place about 1/4 of an inch beneath the top edge there, so that they don't move. And then the next step, which we found when people were sewing this up for us to test the pattern, was the trickiest part, so hopefully this will make it a lot easier for you. You keep the apron this way up here, and then what you do is you put the right side of the front band down onto the wrong side of the apron. So it's basically like you're creating a sandwich between the apron here with the straps in the middle. And you line up the top edges there, and you pin along. It's quite bulky here because you've got the straps and the apron and the bib, and we can trim it down before the next step, but basically that's how it should look now. And then you're going to go to the machine and stitch 1/2 an inch below the raw edge there, all the way across this top edge, securing it at the start and at the end. I've machined across the top edge here, and the next step is to put the bib, the front band over like that, and press. So it's just pressing it away, and then turning it over so that it's on the front of the apron, so you can see it will be like this. And the reason we designed it like this is that actually then on the back of the apron the straps are secured and you don't see any of the unfinished edges of the straps, so it's nice and neat like the French seams. So once you've put it over, you then want to press along this edge so it lays nice and flat. Right there. The next job is then to secure the rest of the front band to the front bib. So you can do some top stitching. You can either do it all the way around the 4 edges, or you can do it down the side, across the bottom and up. The only thing we'd recommend is that it can be quite bulky just inside here where the edges of the straps are. So we would just recommend snipping away again a triangle of that bulk to make the next step a little easier. Once it's gone there, you can see that that lays much flatter to stitch over, and I'll do the same at the other side. You can secure this with some pins, or if you want to, you could also just baste around it so it stays perfectly flat. The other option, if you want to sew in something like the rouleau loop, which we've shown here to hang glasses on or any other pieces of kit, this is the stage in the pattern when you would insert this, pin it in position or tack it in position, and then when you top stitch around the front band, you would secure that in place as well.